bro. I start somewhere new
Yikes.
tomorrow at this job.
Start someone new tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's popped.
Yeah, I go in at 9.
It's decent.
Yeah. Well, not every day though, but just tomorrow.
This looks weird. This looks very weird. That's crazy.
Bro, why'd you have to have a sunflower there?
What's going on? I'm not doing anything. Please. Don't call the feds.
He said, don't call the feds.
Terrible.
For sure.
So what I was gonna tell you was because this is what we were just talking about. It's still recorded. I don't know. That was weird. But what I was gonna tell you was, I don't know if you ever seen this weird episode of Hot Ones with the Wings. It was Shia LaBeouf on it.
With the wings?
You ever see that YouTube video?
No.
They all eat wings and it's like really, really hot. They're like, man, they're like celebrities.
No, I haven't.
You ever seen that?
No.
You ever seen Hot Ones on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, so you ever seen the episode with Shia LaBeouf?
No.
So in that episode, he started talking about this weird experience that he had, and he was like, basically like he asked the dude, he's like, yo, you're familiar with? I forgot what he says. It's basically like a horseman of like the Illuminati. But I forgot what he says. He's like, you ever been to this meeting? He's like, yeah. It's where the Illuminati pulls up basically, and they have like their yearly meeting of like the world. He didn't really say it like that, but when I looked it up, I'm like, what the fuck they're talking about? He's like, yeah, whatever. I pulled up to their meeting. They had pizza, they were catering, I ate some of the pizza, they were talking, and then they looked at me and they're like, who's this guy? And then they kicked me out. And then they just kept going on with the fucking thing. Like they're just like, oh, okay, haha, moved on. But he just blatantly states like, yeah, I was at like this I forgot what they call it, but he says it in the video if you watch it. He's just like, I was basically chilling, I basically pulled up to the Illuminati meeting, they got mad at me, and they kicked me out. That's basically what he said. Like he says it better, like just the way he just says it. Shia LaBeouf.
Who's that?
The guy from Transformers.
The guy from Transformers.
Yeah, the first one. First ever Transformers.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
You know, the Disney guy from Disney.
Bro, you remember when?
Disney
You remember when Facebook and Instagram crashed?
When was this? Like 2 days ago? Yes.
Yeah, it was recent.
The day before that.
Bro.
The day after that. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't realize it was crashed until a little while, and then right when I realized it crashed, everything came back on. I think. Like everything started working. Because I was trying to text someone back, and I was like, I can't text. Like, and I couldn't message them back. And then I was like, man, this is weird. I could message multiple people back. And I was like, that's fucked up. And then after a while, like I gave like an hour, and it went back to normal. I was like, okay. And then that's when I was like, they crashed. And I was like, oh, I thought my phone was tweaking. Apparently it was going on all day,
Yeah, I
wasn't
thought
it?
my phone was
Yeah, apparently it was supposed to get out deleted. Supposed to.
Man. Whatever.
And what's it called? Is it true that I remember seeing this like just recent. The guy who made Facebook is an alien.
like a reptilian.
Oh.
You mean
An alien or reptilian?
that's a meme.
Reptilian.
That's a meme.
No,
Yeah.
but I feel like the alien species is like a reptilian species. You feel me?
That could be some Argonians.
Like some fucking Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man shit.
Oh
No,
god.
there's a name for it.
Remember that?
I think it's like Anunnaki or some shit.
Fuck. What is that? That's the Japanese.
It's an alien species.
Anunnaki.
Yeah.
Sounds like soup.
It sounds like soup.
Please get that.
You never heard of the Anunnaki?
No. What is it about?
It's an alien species, bro. That's all I can tell
How do they know it's an alien species?
Because it's an alien species that's like inherent longer than us.
And how do they know that?
Because shit, I don't even know, bro.
Shit, I don't even know.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of proof that aliens have like roamed the earth. You feel me?
Were the aliens?
No, but
They just
like
us live
higher
in
beings, higher species.
No, yeah. Okay. Do you believe in? I don't know, my mom does. Do you believe in? Like at one point in some time in this world, there was somebody with wizard-like powers.
Yeah.
Like like something like that. There's like wizards, whatever. Someone could do spells, like whatever you think of, like
Like
Santeria.
wizards and witches and shit.
Even like fucking what do you call those people that put a spell on you?
Wizards.
No,
Witches.
the modern ones. What are they called? They're called something.
Fuck, you're right. Let me think.
You know what I'm saying? There's a name for that. They put a spell on you. They're fucking.
They're called mediums.
Okay, but what's the insult for that? You psychic? No. People who do voodoo. Fuck, voodoo
Yeah.
magic people.
Yeah.
Whatever you call that people. That's kind of what I mean. That's like damn near, that could be real. Somebody here.
That is real.
I think that's my sister. I'm not sure.
Are you sure? I don't know what you're doing.
No, I know what it's like.
It gives me anxiety. A little bit, like it's not your fault. It's just my senses are always like, I'm always anxious for something to happen because the world is so fucked up. The world will show you it's bad in split fucking seconds. I hate it.
Like, shut the fuck up, man.
Nah.
How come when
Like
I
this
say the
nigga-
word,
like this. Tell a story from yesterday. This nigga, yesterday we were, wait, was it yesterday? No, it wasn't, right? Or was it? No, it wasn't. It was 2 days ago. Or what? It was? Bro, we were smoking in the car. We had the light on in my car. And then someone's over there outside the car and this nigga twigs. And he's just like, I was like, nigga, what? Turn on the light.
I had something in my mind.
You got scared. I don't know either. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, impulsive.
Why are you doing that to me?
He just turned on.
Where did that come from? Why'd you think of that?
It was just like, it was, dude, we were just laughing our asses off after this.
Why did that come to you? Why did that come to your head right now? That's what were you saying? Where was it? You were to say something, Steve. How come when you say what?
Whenever I say the word nigga, like, you're like, yeah, you like react like that.
It's just funny. It's just funny. It's just when you laugh.
You don't think Mexicans can say the word nigga?
No, I don't think anybody can say that. I don't think anybody can say
He said,
that.
no.
That's not black. It's not black. I personally believe, but it's a terrible habit. It's a terrible habit.
No, yeah.
No cap, it is. Especially when you're in the city. Hey, let's be real. A lot of people do it, bro. A lot of people do it though. Like everybody says it. But like, it's like
second language.
I always kind of have like a cautious mind about shit. The fuck. I always have a cautious
But
mind
like, what's
about
so
it.
bad about it, though?
I just don't get that.
Imagine if it was.
I just don't get around to, bro.
Imagine if it was like. Imagine if it was us Mexicans being called always like beaner, or like the black guys were always like beaner.
But we don't have
Hey,
a slang.
Peter,
We don't
give
have
me
slang. You don't have a slang like they do. That's their slang, you know. Like, what do we call ourselves in Spanish?
Paisa,
That's all.
limon.
I don't know, bro. I'm not like too like in touch with that. So I guess like I remember one time I called at work. I call all the. I don't call them all that, but if I get comfortable with you, I'll fuck around and I just be like whatever, stick. And I remember one guy was just like, hey, you know, in back in my day, we would do if you say that to you. I looked around and I was like, shut up, spick. And I just like, and then they were like, they were like, ha ha ha, they laughed. But I was like, man, like you guys are tweaking, bro. I was like, whatever, bro. But I understand, like some people are actually like, bro, like back in my day, we would beat the fuck out of somebody for calling us a spick. And I was like, you say the N word. That's it. That's all I tell them. You say the N word, and then they just be like, whatever. And the black guy next to them would be like, yeah, you know, you do say the N word. But they just laugh, you know, they just laugh. But it's it's fucked up because it's like, man. Back in the day, I guess it was crazy like that, but still, like, nigga is passed around way universally. That obviously, and everybody knows that, but you know, now it's like
It's crazy now that
America sucks, so you can, you know, like it's like you know,
crazy how nowadays it's just like normal.
terrible.
But people don't even get offended by it.
People do.
Like,
It's okay if you haven't met them, but they're out there. I'm not saying they're not.
I feel like
nobody does that, but
that's
they're
like
out there.
old people mentality.
No, they're out there, bro. Trust me. They're out there. People are out there. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be somebody who really has never had a problem with it, but they're when it comes to that issue, I don't think they're really ever on your side. They're like, low key, bro. Yeah, I don't know. You know, that's all. That's all I'm saying. But I just think it's funny because it's funny. It's just funny. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. It's not, man. Being honest.
I remember in Chicago, I was in Chicago smoking with one of my boys, and he kept doing that. We kept doing that shit.
You
And
guys
there was
just
literally
say
somebody like over there, but it was like 2 black females.
You can, man. You can't say it next to them. It's just weird. They don't want to hear it out there.
You know,
They don't want to hear it at all.
I mean, yeah, if they don't know you, yeah, I get you.
I don't know. It's just bad. It's sad. But I like no, like you just see it. Like I don't know. Plus, I'm really conscientious of like my surroundings. So when I slip, I'm like, fuck, like, my bad. I'm a good guy. Please don't be mad at me. You know. So people like no, like I fucked up like multiple times. Not even just saying the.
Were they all old heads or
Not
like
even
younger
just saying
people
the-
too?
They're young people too, bro. They'll fuck you up, bro. They ain't mad as fuck. They don't give a fuck. They'll fight your ass. They'll get everybody on you. They don't give a fuck, bro.
True.
It's bad. Like you let it
Like
slip.
Bird, bro. With
Bird is
Bird,
the same kind of
Bro,
person.
like,
He'll let it
I-
slide, but you keep saying it, bro. He'll probably get mad at you.
yeah, he for
He's
real, he
cool,
will.
bro, but you don't.
That's why I haven't said that. Like it almost slipped, but I was like, I was like,
Yeah, no.
it almost slipped. I was just like,
It's scary, man.
that nigga, that dude's scary
But
as
you
hell.
gotta ask them.
I call you Nick. Hey, can I call you
Oh,
Nick?
man, don't talk shit.
They say
I wouldn't
they
tell
always
Bird,
me
I wouldn't
like,
tell
they
Bird.
always tell me like
It's kinda-
it's how you say it.
I know a lot of my friends. They're really cool.
It's like, why can't you just, what if they're just like, why can't you just call it by my name?
But I still just disregard kind of say it.
What if this is what you call everything?
But I can't help to laugh when I do say it though, because I'm like, fuck.
Just call it.
Because I know
Just
back
call
in
it
my
my
head,
soul.
me being a child, I know that every swear word is wrong. Like when I go back to when I was thinking about childhood, like damn, I'm never gonna swear in my life. I'm just gonna jokingly say all the replace words because I think it's funny. Now I just swear all the fucking time. So then same thing though when it came to like the N word, the N word was the only word that I knew in my mind because when I heard all the other slangs, I was like, what are the slangs for everyone else? They're like cracker, spit, kike, wop, fucking the N word. And I was like, the only one that's the worst is the N word because I'm like, man, if I tell like I've only seen little kids get mad. When I was a little kid, I've seen little kids get mad about the N word, even if they said it because they were like, man, like no, like fuck that shit. They were being, I'm pretty sure they were being preached at home.
Mm-hmm.
But when things like that were happening, I was like, man, yeah, like they're more sensitive to it. Yeah, like in every way, There's a different point of it. I don't know what I was gonna say. Fuck, I literally lost my train of thought. But I forgot what I was gonna say. It was gonna be like a weird, like it was a funny experience, but it was just yeah. I guess it's just me being little and thinking of that. I'm like, yeah, I know it's the only word that's the worst out of all of them. If you call I guess maybe in the olden times, if you call a white guy this or Mexican that, it's not that bad. Because they've suffered more than I think anybody else. Like 300 something years, maybe longer, 600 maybe. True. But I think it was 300 just 2 years of slavery. Maybe more. I believe it was more. Same shit. But there's been slavery going on for years. You know? And there's no point nobody should be slaves, right? But it's fucked up. So again,
It almost got pretty ugly
makes
too
me
with every Black Lives Matter situation.
It
It almost got ugly. That's like that wasn't even too bad. Like the riots and shit, that wasn't too bad. I feel like it could have been all way worse.
But I think they got what they wanted though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think they got what
A lot of businesses just got fucked up though.
What they deserve.
Like a lot of small businesses got fucked up because of that. I feel bad still because of that. That's crazy, bro. Like that's the worst thing. Like imagine you have like your own little gym and shit, and then they just do that shit to you.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. The looting too. People were looting randomly. It was at one point they were just looting randomly. No, they were just looting.
Or like
something happened,
family
multiple
owned businesses. Yeah.
They were looting your ass.
Wait, what?
They were looting your ass.
I heard eating ass.
They're eating your ass too. Right in front of your face.
True. That's over.
But yeah, the point of this was Illuminati's real. Is what I'm saying. The celebrities and all that. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
And it's like the high.
I feel like I've been
it's
with
the
that
headless
since like
portion.
elementary.
Or whatever they call it. Yeah, right. You've always known like this world is too real to be like going like this calm. Like there's something. If there's something crazy going on, it's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was little, like I thought about like the craziest things, and like the most realistic thing that could happen since there's no superpowers, no nothing, is some really really rich dude, or maybe a bunch of rich dudes, or just kind of putting on.
Oh, you thought
some
about like
sort of
who has the
something
highest
going on.
power?
Yeah.
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 Like
but
what
real,
is
true,
actually like
highest-
achievable?
but realistic,
Or like-
in this society, because it's so fucked up in our world. There's no gods, there's no fucking lizards. Maybe not in this lifetime. I haven't seen them. If there's an underground world, congrats. I want to be a part of that fucking world. That's
For real though.
in the most realist aspect of life. It's some rich dudes, right? Some really rich dudes, not even princes. They give a fuck about the Americas, but some rich dudes. They're just like making.
Yeah.
They're planning out the year. That's what they do apparently. They gather around it every year and they plan out what they're gonna do for the next year. What's going to happen? And COVID could have been one of them.
What are your thoughts on Inner Earth?
What's inner?
Like another universe or another world?
Like multiverses
No, like
or universes?
no, like just like another world, like under this one,
So like,
Oh, I don't think
like a
we-
planet,
Oh,
like Earth.
or
like a
like
civilization.
like City of Atlantis in
Yeah.
the fucking crust of the earth.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I don't know about it, but that'd be cool. Shit. I hope they're okay.
You've never seen a
How do you
movie
sound?
like that?
What movie is it called?
I think it's called like a journey to the center of the earth.
I barely remember. I just remember them. They're real cool trips. There was like dinosaurs, not dinosaurs. There was a
There
dinosaur.
was a dinosaur.
And then they were running through shit, and then what happened? What happened when they got to the center of the earth? I can't
They
remember.
found like diamonds or some shit.
It was blue, right? I remember. It was blue.
Yeah.
I don't remember. This is a good movie though. We snuck in to go see it, and that's all.
Go see it.
Serious.
Yeah,
I
no.
was like 12.
I was 12.
I'm pretty sure I was like 12. I forgot what movie we were supposed to go see. We saw like 2 movies that day. For the free. Just theater hype.
Bro, can you believe that Catch Me Outside female broke records for that OnlyFans shit?
What's her name?
You think she's pretty hot?
What's her name? Bad Baby?
You feel think she's pretty hot?
I feel like she's decent.
From the face?
She's just a
From the
personality,
body.
bro. Pretty much
The
that.
body?
But she's, I don't know, what is she? She white. She's white. Bro.
She's
She's not albino.
She's white.
She's not albino.
She white.
Sorry to the albinos.
She what?
Said albino.
You said albino?
Albino.
Albino?
Yeah, it means like they're like born with like that weird effect that makes them all white. They have like bleach.
Oh, I know what she pale as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Peachy.
They don't like, I don't think they like being called albino.
She's probably pink.
You think she's fine?
She's
Yeah.
I mean, she's not like.
She
fine.
got it though, right? She got
She got cheddar for sure now, but she
Yeah, she has money for sure now.
she fucking rich, like stupid rich.
She's like so good with like triple red and shit.
in rich money? Yeah. Yeah, but Dr. Phil knows what the fuck he's doing, that dumbass. He probably signed that bitch. He's the one that signed it. Dr. Phil. Because Dr. Phil put her on. That's why she makes so much money. They put her on. She's been like hanging out with rappers and shit. She hangs out with motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, just like she's just been like hanging around with the right
She's
people.
putting rappers on flame too. She's like, because you try to hit me
Yeah,
up.
she tries.
I was saying, team, try to hit me up. Yep.
This
Nigga, bro. Tell him that was you, bro.
He was trying to send me up.
You can't cancel her, bro. Fucking
Huh?
Kick it on. Kick it. Yeah, she definitely got some money. Fuck Dr. Phil. It's his fault. Dr. Phil never said anything.
Bro, Dr. Phil's full of shit.
Dr. Phil's full of shit. Yeah, I think so too, though. Yeah. Because Bad Baby and whatnot.
It's like I feel like he gives a lot of what's it called? What's that shit called?
Like politicism, what is it called?
Nah,
A lot of
like
attention.
bro science bullshit, like stuff that's not real.
Oh, you think so? Well, he does have a doctor, but he could be the biggest fraud in America.
Who?
No fucking Dr. Phil. But he actually knows shit though, I think. I don't really know. But I think only reason why he's important is because of the show. You know, what I give a fuck about. And I'm pretty sure his producers told him what to do and shit. And blah, blah, blah. Couldn't be real, right? Is that real? You think TV is real? No, right? Everything's got a script on TV, right? At least like shows like that, like Dr. Phil and whatnot.
Do you think the news is real?
No.
Well, it's some news, but like I don't know what news is like when it comes to like what they think like senators and people are doing, or like other government politicians, like our governors or fucking state people. I don't think it's real. I think everyone was just kind of like chilling, like yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's just kind of chilling, not really giving a fuck, making a big deal for no reason sometimes. So that part I don't think so. But like when they do reports on shit, it's like yeah, okay, that's fucking real. That happened. You know what I'm saying? So certain news is real, certain news is real.
I feel that.
Especially, I guess they could probably frame people for the wrong thing and never get accounted for it because they were like, oh, well, this is the story that we got at the time. Whatever, you can't fucking get mad at us. Some publication got it right, so that's all that matters. I think there's a lot of that going on too. So people just not getting their information sorted right, not all the way.
Crazy how much paper can give you power in this world, in this physical world.
Crazy how much what?
Money, paper.
Money
Yeah.
can get you.
Can give you like so much power.
It's all it is in this world.
Yeah. Because we're chasing it. Everybody's chasing it every single day. Literally. But fuck, what did Mike Tyson say? We're animals just trained to act like humans.
Yeah.
Something Mike Tyson said on this one podcast. Bro,
that is really
Mike Tyson is just like so woke, dude. It's like everybody even feels it around him because like he was being interviewed by like 4 guys.
You saw that video too?
Everybody, yeah, I saw that video too.
Those
Like
kids
where
were
those guys they were smoking and
Those kids
shit.
were stupid, bro.
They were so stupid, dude. Like they had no idea what he was like.
I feel like there was no
bro.
there was no respect sometimes.
Yeah, they sometimes look at him like
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah,
Like
like,
that
wait,
is, bro. Like he
oh.
was saying so much shit, and they
Mike
would just be
Tyson,
like,
you hurting my feelings, Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
And then he
yeah.
was like, that's not what I'm saying. I was being real with you. And
Yeah.
they'd be like, oh, okay, I was a little scared. Like they'd be joking a little bit, but I'm like, if you really mean that, you're kind of fucking dumb, and
Yeah.
you shouldn't really play. I don't know. I just felt like that. Yeah, that everything.
the guy with the blue eyes, him.
The main kid that kept talking.
Yeah, him. The blue eyes, right? With like he got red as fuck eyes. Yeah.
He's a fucking
Especially, I think Mike Tyson called him like a little selfish asshole or something like that.
Oh, in the beginning.
Right?
he
Yeah, he slipped it out a little bit. He was like,
asshole.
"You selfish asshole."
And he was like, oh.
Why you just a selfish asshole? Bro, Mike Tyson would knock me out if he saw me like making fun of him.
Everybody.
Out of nowhere, just to come here and just boom.
You gotta get in line.
Nah, he's elevated always, so he's like he never lets anything phase him, man.
But yeah, when he was talking like hypothetical, they were like, "What, Mike? What are you saying?
Are you
Right?
religious?
Yeah." I was like,
They asked me if he was religious. I was like,
"What's wrong
What?
with you guys?" I'm so high right now. I'm so high.
This code is oh my god, it's a different level.
That one kid, right?
Yeah, he literally said that.
The one kid didn't want to smoke weed.
Nick, oh my god, I was about to slap him. Mike Tyson literally had him like this, bro. He was like, smoke this weed, nigga.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, he was like, "Oh shit."
He was
Oh,
funny
shit.
as hell.
Fuck that.
And then he's like chubby as hell, like almost like talking on like little boyish. You know what I'm
You seen that video, Steve? No.
No, I haven't.
Damn, bro. I was saying
It was crazy.
Yeah,
How
watch
he said it because I saw it like just yesterday or some shit. I saw it recently.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know when it came out though. But I was
Yeah,
like,
bro,
dude,
he was
how-
saying that shit. It was what else did he say? He was
I
saying,
couldn't watch the full video, man. These kids are dumbass.
damn,
I got like
nah, bro, but
halfway
he keeps the podcast alive in that shit. Like if you just listen to Mike Tyson talks the real shit.
It's why he didn't get pissed. It's funny how he was saying in the beginning, he was like this. You see him? He was like slouched down, and the mic was like up here, and he was like waiting for his lighter. But it was funny. I don't know. I feel like
It was funny as hell. Mike Tyson was just like having fun with it. He wanted to take shrooms on that podcast, bro.
There was only one kid though that was like tolerable. Was the one sitting in the middle. It was like Mike Tyson, that one kid, and then the white boy, and then the black.
The
kid.
guy who had like low ass eyes next to him, the Indian
No,
looking guy or not?
The one that
Bro,
was,
you know where that guy ended up in the video?
he left, didn't
Yeah, he left, but then like at the end of the video, they show him in a room sleeping.
he? He just high as hell, he just left.
He just like fucking went to
Clock out.
He's like,
Tyson-
clock
That
out.
Tyson weed is real as fuck, huh?
For
It's
real.
just crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta get high on Tyson.
He was stupid high. He looked stupid high, and then he was just like, what's it called? He was in the room off faded as fuck. He was like, hey guys, are you seeing that?
What was he doing, man? What a dumb. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was good.
It was good.
Yeah, man, just, yeah, if you wanna watch that video, good luck, because those kids were like, Mike Tyson, what? And I was like, man, he's literally telling you what like life is, basically. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Like he's like the only one woke. It's like he's like the literal black sheep. Surrounded by white
I feel
sheep.
you.
Yeah. And Mike Tyson's like, damn niggas. Y'all niggas need to get elevated.
You think people are gonna be putting microchips in their head in this lifetime?
Yeah.
Microchips?
Yeah, we're gonna do some microchip implants.
Isn't that what Elon Musk is doing?
What is he doing?
He's like making a chip for our brain.
To do what? By chance, if you know.
To literally download your whole like.
It's like
Whole brain,
to connect your mind with the internet. Type shit.
I like Google Glasses.
Just always having them on, bro. Imagine just always having them on. Like, have you ever seen the Netflix series Black Mirror?
I haven't seen it, but I hear it's that's what life is gonna be related to and is related to. It's crazy, it's fucked up world.
Have you seen it?
What's it called?
Black Mirror.
On Netflix.
Black Mirror? No, I haven't seen it. I gotta watch it.
It's on Netflix.
Black Mirror. What's it about?
It's like
You-
about
you-
societies in the future, like if it was like a society with technology and shit. There's different series or like different shows, I guess. It's like movies.
Mm.
You ever see La Rosa de Guadalupe? That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. I think so, right? It's just the stories, right? La Rosa de Guadalupe. It's just stories, different families.
What? Wait.
Wait. It seems like wait.
La Rosa de
What?
Guadalupe.
Wait, man.
Those are stories.
It's dope. What's it called? My mom was like hooked on Novelas.
Well, at least that one was a little too traumatizing because it's always just like something tragic would happen to the family.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody gets over it or something happens.
Isn't it crazy how like they like?
Wait, what show were we talking about?
La Rosa de Guadalupe.
No, the one before that.
Oh, we're talking about Black Mirror.
Weird.
Black Mirror. Black Mirror is like each show is a different episode or it's like about something else. Something, fucked up. There's one where they do like a weird aspect of troll. Like you remember the troll face? You ever see trolling? You ever play like video games online or memes? The troll meme?
Yeah.
It's like the really ugly looking head.
Yeah.
So they did one where it's like they made it like an execution game where it was like, oh, we got you for something dirty. And they sent you the troll face, the exact same troll face. They're like, you did something dirty, whatever. You're gonna do this favor for us, or we're posting it online that you're whatever, some hackers. Then you get into this game. The kid robbed the bank with some other dude who was watching something illegal, maybe doing something illegal. And they caught him on his phone doing that, whatever. And then he goes to the woods and kills some dude. And there's like a drone, whatever. Because that was the next game. It was like take the briefcase over here to this place, whatever. But at the end of every task was like a decision you had to make. So at the end, the kid ends up fighting this old ass dude because the old ass dude, I think, maybe killed somebody or like did something fucked up that he didn't mean to do. But then they were like, you guys are gonna fight to the death. They fought, whatever, and then in the end, the kid still gets up arrested because like he gets out the woods, he's all bloody and shit because he killed the old man, and he comes out, and then the police pull up, and he like his phone starts vibrating, and the hackers whatever still posted his information online. So even though he won the game, he got out alive, they still posted all of this shit, and the feds pulled up, and his mom started texting him. She was like, "Oh my god, what are you doing? Watching child porn?" Because he was watching porn. In the beginning of the show, he was watching something weird. Like you're watching child porn, you're being like, what is this? And the feds pull up. Point is, the kid ends up getting arrested anyway. And on top of that, he's gonna get arrested for having a baby, killing a man,
Arrested by watching porn?
child porn. Yeah, because it was like a bunch of hackers. They hacked him, and it was
Wait,
like
is this a movie?
It was Black Mirror, bro. It was one of the shows on Black Mirror.
Uh-huh.
And it was like a troll. It was like a troll episode where it was like hackers that used the troll. I guess like the global troll meme. They're trolling motherfuckers by getting your information. They're spying on cameras, put it online. It was like in Europe. Put it online, and then you guys got fucked like that. Whatever, they just trolled you.
Bro, that's what I'm curious about too. Like hackers, like how good could they actually be? You know, like how there's a motherfucker out there probably like as good as a hacker, like to the point where he could almost be better than like the fucking government's hacker or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you ever think that?
Yeah.
You know, like a fucking hacker can just I take control now. You know? I don't know. I always think that because of hackers, bro, you never know what the fuck they can do with all this shit. It's crazy. What?
Did you pause it?
No, it did the whole time.
The battery? Oh, the temperature.
Yeah. It'll be okay though, but
We'll do it till we die.
yeah, we'll do it till it dies. Nah, the whole thing's the
Alright.
same, right?
Oh yeah, true,
You
true.
think it saves?
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it's. Sometimes it saves.
I feel like it will.
It might save.
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe.
Maybe it's okay. It'll be okay. I'll see. I don't even know what percentage it's at actually. It'll be okay.
Or maybe it'll just turn black where it turns off. That sometimes happens too. Turn the video.
It's gonna die.
It's gonna die.
It's gonna die. I don't know what the fuck to do.
So let me check. Oh yeah. Yeah.